The frantic knocking shattered the silence of the stormy night. 3:14 a.m. At first I thought I was dreaming. Then it came again, louder this time, desperate. I shot up in bed, heart pounding. Rain lashed against my window, lightning splitting the sky. Another knock, weaker, and then crying. My chest tightened as I grabbed my phone and rushed downstairs. Every step felt heavier than the last. Something wasn't right. I reached the door and slowly looked through the peephole. My breath caught.
Emma.
My little sister stood outside, drenched from head to toe, her hair plastered to her face. One hand clutched her swollen belly. Too big, too low. The other trembled as she knocked again. "Please, Sophie," her voice cracked. I didn't know where else to go. 8 months. That's how long it had been since our parents erased her from our lives. 8 months since they found out their perfect 19-year-old daughter was pregnant by her married college professor. A man twice her age. 8 months of silence. Of pretending she didn't exist. My hand hovered over the lock.
Buzz. Mom.
"Don't you dare open that door, Sophie." She made her choice. Another message.
She chose to shame this family.
Let her deal with it. My grip tightened. I had always been the good daughter. The responsible one. The one who never stepped out of line. Opening this door would change everything. "Sophie, please," Emma whispered, her voice breaking. "Something's wrong with the baby." That was it. I unlocked the door. The moment it opened, Emma collapsed into me. Her body was ice cold, shaking uncontrollably. I wrapped my arms around her, panic rising in my chest. Hey, I've got you," I said, guiding her inside. She winced, clutching her stomach. "He kicked me out," she whispered. "Marcus," he said, "he can't risk his wife finding out." Rage burned through me. I've been sleeping in my car for 3 days. My phone kept buzzing in my pocket.
Threats.
It crept in quietly
Warnings.
as I sat beside
Guilt.
Emma's hospital bed, watching her sleep. Her face looked peaceful for the first time in months, but even in sleep, her hand rested protectively over her belly, over her baby, over hope. And suddenly, Mom's words started echoing in my head. "You're betraying this family. You'll regret this. Don't come crying back to us." I swallowed hard. For years, I had lived for their approval. Every decision, every step, carefully chosen to make them proud. And now, I had thrown it all away in one night. For Emma, I glanced at her again. Her pale face, the dark circles under her eyes, the way she flinched even in her sleep. And that guilt shifted, because this wasn't just my guilt. It was hers too. "Sophie," her weak voice pulled me back. "I'm here," I said softly, moving closer. Emma blinked, tears already forming. "I heard you talking to Dad." I sighed. "You shouldn't worry about that right now." "But I do," she whispered. "You lost them because of me." "No." My voice came out firmer than I expected. "I didn't lose them, Emma." She looked at me confused. "They lost us." Silence filled the room. Heavy. Real. "But it's my fault," she said, her voice breaking. "If I hadn't made that mistake." "Stop." I took her hand. "That man took advantage of you. You were 19. He knew exactly what he was doing." "But I still—" "No," I said again, softer this time. "You don't carry this alone." Her tears fell freely now. "I was so scared, Sophie, when he kicked me out. I thought I might die out there." My chest tightened. "You didn't," I whispered. "You made it here. Because of you." I shook my head. "No. Because you're stronger than you think." A soft knock came at the door. The doctor stepped in, offering a gentle smile. "Good news," she said. "The baby is
Emma
stable
squeezed
for
my
now,
hand.
but we'll
"Thank
need
you."
to keep monitoring." After the doctor left, Emma looked at me again. "What if something happens?" she asked quietly. "What if I'm not ready to be a mother?" I leaned closer. "Then we'll figure it out. Together." "We." I smiled slightly. "You're stuck with me now." A small laugh escaped her through tears. "I don't deserve you." "Maybe not," I teased gently. "But you've got me anyway." Later that night, as the hospital quieted down, I stepped outside into the empty hallway, and the guilt came back. Stronger this time. Not because of what I'd done, but because of what I hadn't done for so long. I hadn't stood up for her before. I hadn't questioned our parents. I hadn't noticed how alone she must have felt. Maybe this wasn't betrayal. Maybe this was the first time I was actually doing the right thing. I pulled out my phone. Dozens of missed calls. Messages from relatives, family friends, even our pastor, all saying the same thing. Respect your parents. Don't ruin your future. She made her bed. For a moment, my finger hovered over the screen. Then I locked it and put it away, because for the first time in my life, I didn't need their approval. When I went back into the room, Emma was asleep again. I sat beside her quietly, listening to the steady beep of the monitor, watching her breathe, and then I placed my hand gently over hers. Over hope. 2 heartbeats. Fighting. Surviving. Belonging. A small smile formed on my lips. Whatever happens next, I whispered softly,